Yo, what's going on? What up, my Chinese bro? What up, my Chinese brother? Yo, bro. I am under serious attack, guys. Yes, and Moonbear, bro. There is people after my community, man. They're like, Stayer, why don't hey, I gotta play. I gotta play, Stayer. Come on. Oh, you're gonna drive your community. You're not in the community. I get, oh my God. Like, dude, I have like so many people trying to pitch me plays and all kinds of, it's just weird. And then if it's not that, it's like random messages in the rocket room, like I'm a TV show. What's up, Jeremy? Like, who was that chick? You know what I mean? It's just people just planting. Like, there's a lot of like weird plants in there now. I don't know if I can interact with the rocket room really. I'm gonna have to. You guys just have to get an inner circle membership, man. We're just have to let the rocket room rock. You know what I mean? Or maybe I don't know, man. It's uh it's very odd. And then if it's not that, it's TK checking on. Yeah, everything's great, man. TK, how's the fam? How's your life going? Is everybody okay? I think America is under serious attack too. I mean, with this government shutdown, I'm just seeing like people in crypto that are in America for the most part. It's just like it's very odd. Very odd. Everyone is on high. It's like high energy. We have to get a play in. We have to do this. And it's just like, no, we don't. How about I just chill out? How about I just don't answer your guys' DMs? You know? How about I just don't answer like I don't need to talk about a new play every single day. My community is built on just hanging out and just being in one or two plays a month and printing. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys can't do that, man. I'm realizing that now. I'm realizing that a lot of these guys, whether it be really bad investors or influencers or other KOLs, like they can't do what we do. They just can't do it. You can't build a coin from scratch or can instruct a team to send a coin on your behalf. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do what, Jason? What are you talking? I don't know. I don't know what you mean, man. Good to see you, Jason. Good to see you guys. We chillaxing. What's going on? I might just talk majors. I might just hang out and I might just talk Cardano all night. You like maybe one gamble a week? Yeah, but these gambles, man, I'm telling you, dude. I mean, so maybe it's just B and B. I don't know. It's just like because now these B and B plays are like, oh no, this B and B play is because keep in mind, guys, I can't dev everything. I can't start everything up from scratch all the time. You're gonna have to rely on other teams like being real. You know what I mean? That's part of crypto still. You know what I mean? You still have to rely on teams being real to some extent. You know. Troy 9918. Do you see Blocky Boys devs update? They're definitely gonna send. Oh, what happened? No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Because I wasn't really watching for it. He said, "Hey, man, dude said he was gonna send. I believed him. So Um, let me see if I can take a look. Let me see if I can take a look here. How's everyone doing tonight? How's life? How's life in America, guys? I'm not in America, man. I'm on a different wavelength, I realized. I am on a different wavelength. I mean, every American in crypto and like all this stuff, man, it's just like amped up. Just completely amped. Completely amped. On a negative though. On a negative, it's just like, when's the next play? What's going on? Ah! It's like, okay, that's definitely 10% inflation hitting your ass. I mean, there's nothing Stayer can do about that. When your dollar's losing value every single day, yeah, you're gonna need some plays to hit and hit fast. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But I mean, hey, man, you want some more urgent plays? Go to some other communities. But you know what? You're not gonna go over there because you know that they're gonna rug the shit out of you as soon as you get there. You know what I mean? So I know. We used to be able to hang out. I mean, I'm gonna continue to chill. I'm gonna have like 2 plays, maybe 3 plays on like the grippy level a month coming up. As soon as the volume starts to come back, you know, as soon as the volume starts to come back in the market, I know I'm gonna have $100 million coin in here. Maybe two, maybe three. Yeah, a lot of salty. What did I? What happened? I mean, did I not? I don't know. I don't know. Something's up. It's not me. It's not me. Let's see here. Grippy going nowhere? No, it's not. What you're done with Grippy? What happened to Grippy? It popped really hard today. Ah, guys, guys. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm running out of Kleenex. I'm running out of like one moment I'm like consoling somebody about the market or about a play or about a whatever, and then it's like 15 minutes later you turn and they're like, "Arr!" they're like it's like a rabid dog. Like you pet a dog and you're like, oh, this dog's sick, and then and then you turn like, "Arr!" like, oh my gosh, this dog has rabies. This is how these like a lot of crypto relationships are happening right now. It's like I've had to like walk away from like multiple like relation people that I know in the space have gone weird. If they're not scamming you, they're like lying to you. If they're not lying to you, they're freaking out on you. It's just like, whoa, I'm just gonna chill out. I like it when this channel. I mean, here's the thing about my channel is that I can get a ton of exposure, even though there's only 15 people in here. It is a lot of people because they're real people. A lot of the people that you watch are botted. So and they have like 200 people watching and 500 people watching. It's not really anyone there, but I have a pretty good sized community. And I actually resonate with folks that actually have money for the most part. Working class people that actually, that have a few thousand on the side, ready for some plays, and they're willing to chill out. They don't like the hustle and bustle of the gamble um realm, like the crypto gamble realm, where it's like, you have to sift through 5 launches a day, and I'm on this chain, I'm bridging over here, and what's going on over there, and it's just like it's just like the people I resonate with, the people that actually send the coins that you make money on are not in that type of stuff. And I have to take a deep breath and realize that, and just turn off the noise, because there's so many people that want a piece of my community that I just need to just relax and just hang out, because I know how to send coins on my own. I can dev a coin to multiple millions. I've done it before a bunch of times, so I may just do that. You know what I mean? I may just take a team with me, assemble a team, and we might just send something to 5 or 10 million. You know what I mean? Twice a month. You know what I mean? I think I might just do that. You know, and then so I don't know, and I'm just kind of I've realized that I can't. Another thing of the last few days is that I realized I can't help people. You can only help yourself. See, I'm doing the work in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I had and still have a bustling business outside of crypto. I don't have to do crypto to make money. I'm making money anyway. You know what I mean? I'm running a good sized company from the other side of the world. And, I got people talking to me like they can do that too, or they can, you know what I mean? Like, I got a wife and 6 kids. We're traveling all over the world. I don't have to be anywhere. You know what I mean? But I have people talking to me in this space like they're on my level or something. It's just, I'm not trying to be, but it's just, like you're angry and you're not making money for a reason. It's because you don't have it in you to make money, and you're in the wrong space. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, look at this up 514. He's so angry. So we're just gonna send him. You have no voice tonight, brother. Go to your community. Go to your other community. You know what I mean? And it's just cycles. There's just cycles and cycles of just nonners and never will be's. You know what I mean? It's just like, and they come with the same issues every time. Oh, I gotta make this. I gotta make this certain amount of money. To take care of, to do this, do that, blah 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 blah. And Stayer, you're the guy. Oh, and then as soon as they get a bad entry, or they don't listen to me, or they wait for confirmation and buy tops, and then I mean, Grippy, how far can it go? You know what I mean? And so you got little losers, like, the up 514 guy, and there's just guys on the fringes. They've been here a couple weeks. They're gonna be out of crypto in a couple weeks. You guys understand that I'm here, and I've been here, and I'm gonna continue to be here. I've seen cycles and cycles and cycles of angry investors that make poor decisions. They're here for like 3 weeks, and then they leave, and then they're gone. They're like dust. Like, they don't even have any PFPs. They don't have any pictures of themselves. They don't have any, like, there's no real names to them. Like that up 514. What does that even mean? Like, who are you, bro? You're just you're an angry keyboard sound. You know what I mean? So, it's just really sad. Yeah, Angie, it really is sad. I mean, I just announced a coin, Grippy, at 20K market cap, on a simple stream just like tonight. You didn't have to be in my private groups. You didn't have to be in my free groups. You didn't have to follow me on X. All you had to do was just be here and listen to me. And the thing went 15,000%. Had you put $1,000 into that thing, you would have made a 15,000%. You know what I mean? Like I put $1,000 into it. I at the heights had over 300K, and I made some great money on that coin. You know what I mean? Like I'm sitting here making tons of money and I'm getting yelled at by folks that for the most part have been here the whole time. But like what are you doing? What are you do? No, I'm not. I'm just saying like it's just I'm all I'm trying to say is that we're chilling, man. Like we're going to make our moves. We're going to be chill. We're going to hang out, talk about life, talk about just hanging out. I mean, this is what we do. It's not like I'm not going to be on here being like, "Hey, everybody, get in a B and B or duh, duh." You know, that's just not how I live my life, and I actually like reject like that type because honestly, those guys like that are like fighting to make rent. I gotta make rent. I'm gonna have everybody get into this gamble and all this stuff, and it's just like, no, dude, like, so I can dump on them. Like, no, man, like, I'm not into that. I'm just not. I'm just chill, man. I mean, I'm gonna pick the right place for my community. Yeah, there's some gambles here and there. People are beg me like, Stayer, come on, what's going on? Is there a B&B plays or something like that? I mean, I got 100 of them. I mean, they're around every 5 minutes. A new B&B, guys. You got to understand these gambles come around probably every 15 minutes. It's literally you can go up to a drive-through window and get fries and a Coke with a lot of these freaking gamble plays, whether it be any chain, B&B, Solana, you name it, they're there. And what's behind them, 9 times out of 10, is a dev that can't cook. I'm sorry. A dev that has no connections, or a dev that has no patience, a dev that has no skill, has never run a business before, can't manage talent, can't negotiate like marketing pricing. Like there's a lot of flaws behind these plays. And I just urge you guys to settle down, okay? Settle down. Yeah, let's wait for some more ETH and base calls. Now, there is Solana's not that bad if you have a really good, team that a good play, someone's gonna slow cook, it's not gonna rug. There's some good plays out there like that. We'll get into them. Hey, again, I'm a DJ too. I like to throw a couple bucks at stuff and see what happens. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. But don't let it mess up your life. Don't let it change the way you think. Don't let it change the way you speak to other people. I'm just watching people deteriorate. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm just saying, man. There's some folks. I mean, honestly, I don't know what they look like, and I never even heard them talk. But they've been in my community for months and months, and this crypto game, is taking a toll on them. You know what I mean? And they're lashing out. They're calling me names. They're calling other people names. And I don't tolerate that stuff. I'm from Jersey. I'll get in your face, man. You know what I mean? Last night there was some guys like, you gotta stop dropping your location. I'm like, whoa, okay. So what are you gonna do? Get a passport? Get your face scanned? Get totally checked by TSA? Get on a plane? Rent a car? You know what I mean? Like, learn a new language. Just Chilean Spanish is. I mean, nobody speaks English here. Expose yourself to being like, que habla español, or like, donde es Stayer? Donde es, we're trying to slide on Stayer. I know he's at a lake somewhere because I got him the grippy late, or, Blocky Boy dumped in the middle of the night. I got to find Stayer. It's like, It's like, what is going on, guys? You're gonna get out. Hey, I'm like 9 hours from the nearest airport, so it's like, I mean, you really want to come get me for a couple of $100 because I know you didn't put much money in these coins. And I have another thing is, I have nothing to do with a lot of this stuff. I don't set the chart, guys. I don't say, okay, Blocky Boy, you ready? You ready, Blocky Boy Dev? Okay, okay, three, two, one, dump. Yeah. Or I can't be like, hey, Grippy Dev, hey, the price is a little low. My community's not liking the pricing. You mind throwing about 75K into the chart, send us back to 5 million? Oh, okay. You can? All right, no problem. I'll tell him right now. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like you some of you guys are mentally gone. Like, bro, I'm just a guy sitting on the couch. I made some great calls. I have self-control. I have foresight. I've run my own. I haven't worked for anybody in 20 years. More than half of my life, I have sustained my needs on my own and my family and a lot of my family, a lot of family members outside of my family, you know, and uh, I maybe I'm making this look easy, guys, but you buy low and you sell high, and you don't risk more than you could afford to lose. You take two, you're at 2x. Heaven forbid you don't get there. I'm so sorry if you don't get there. If we're in a play and it doesn't even 2x, oh my gosh, you know. But most times in my plays, non-gambles, like when it's like, you know it too. When it's like, all right, guys, buckle up. This is gonna be sick. This is gonna be a real generational play. You're gonna be able to get your initials out and you're gonna profit heavy. Just do that. Don't let it ride. Don't leave everything in there because you just never know. We're messing with meme coins. They're calculated risk, but they are risky, you know? And so, guys, I mean, I don't know what else to say other than it's crazy. I mean, I know it's a government shutdown, and again, inflation's going crazy. I mean, you can't ignore the issues that are happening in America financially. And then, on top of that, there's rumors of more wars and ceasefires being broken and all these things that are happening. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. Who got the empanadas? What's up? What's up, Zaddy? See, Zaddy. I mean, you just got look at Zaddy. I mean, look at some of the Moon Bear and these guys. Stevie Reeds, like these guys are calm, man. Jeremy Murable. Jeremy Willis. I mean, these guys. I mean, Jason Carnes. Sometimes these guys are very calm. They're not going crazy in these coins, but they're making really good money. Yes. Also in here, Steve-O. I haven't seen Steve-O in a while, actually. I hope he's okay. Is he in here? Maybe he's busy. But so so I just want to let you know, man. Thank you guys for the support. I'm holding a community together. It's made up of people that I like to think are mostly patient, calculated. We understand what we're here to do, and that is to take a play, take a meme coin to multiple millions. Well, I should do my sinus rinse. Multiple millions a market cap, um, and take profits for our families and not dump on each other. Um, and so it's just been, yeah, you're right. Moon Bear said something in here earlier. It's like other groups like bringing people in to just like FUD me or muddy up a situation or make a look bad and this and that. And there's some lady that came into the chat tonight, right before I go on. You know, fitting, right? I have to stop and address this lady, right? In the rocket room, saying that this guy Rizm, nice guy, friend of mine in the space, he was a dev of Doge ETF. Hey, he did a great job with Doge ETF. It went to like almost $1 million market cap. I mean, that's a successful coin nowadays. And he's the dev of Reaper. And he said, "Hey, man, I really think Reaper's gonna go. It's gonna be a Halloween play. Matt Fury, love to have you talk about it. Love to have you be, part of the project. I know we're going to millions." Excellent, man. Yeah. Just like I would with any of you guys in here. If you're a dev of a project and you want me to mention the project or show some love, I'm not going to be like, "What, Rizm? Get that coin out of here. What are you talking?" No, I'm going to dap you up and be like, "Go get it, man. I'll buy in. Let's go." You know what I mean? Or hey, if you have any extra supply, sure, I'll take some, but not I'll buy in. Let's do it. The community needs to know. And that's what happened with, and muscles in it too, and people are hating on muscles, and anyway, it's like, and I'm like, I mention it as a new play this couple nights ago. I mention it while Blocky Boy is at 1.1 million, looking okay. Maybe looked a little weak, you know. And so I mention it, and Blocky Boy dumps like maybe like 300K worth of on the chart. Goes down to like 700K. And Reaper goes to maybe 225K. So there's a little bit of a disparity there. And then it dumps. Reaper just starts turning around and just dumping like somebody was waiting on that, right? And everyone's upset. I was too. And I reach out to Rizm, say, "Hey, man, what's going on? What happened with that? Community's in. They, but as soon as we got in, looks like some of my community bought. And it goes down." It goes down to like, and it didn't go down crazy. It just went down to like 160K again or 140K again, right? And then there's some panic selling from there on that Reaper coin. And he said, "Well, we haven't really started like pushing yet. We want to do it closer to Halloween. It's a slow cook." All right. And then I get all these messages. "Stayer's trying to dump Blocky. Stayer's rugging Blocky. And how he does it is he mentions another coin, so his whole community rotates out." And it's just like, well, wait a minute. Like, I'm assuming everybody has at least maybe extra $50 or $100 or $200 on the side to get into a new coin and maybe build a portfolio of meme coins so you have more than one play. You know what I mean? But no, I mean, there's just like, oh, it's like, oh, stairs. Well, I like to think that everybody can hold more than one play. If they can't, then this is really sad times. Because it used to not be like that. Like if you've been here the last few months, especially during the summer. I know that one time, when Birday was going crazy, and then Jerry the Turtle went down, and then Jerry Turtle community was mad at me. Like I was trying to dump Jerry the Turtle. I wasn't. I'm still friends with Jerry Turtle Dev to this day. Um, but there is a lot of controversy on that, and but still you're able to hold a few coins at once, but now it's like folks are cheating so hard. But here's the other thing is that on Blocky Boy, I mean, I'm seeing, I looked at it with a couple other folks on the transactions, and there was quite a few, transactions of folks that have been holding a long time and we're cashing out on that Sunday night. Multiple thousands on the chart. So that's going to make any chart weak, and that's going to cause a panic sell. So I don't think it was my community that dumped Blocky Boy to those levels. And the if you compare the market cap to from Blocky Boy the Reaper, there's like a about 400K on the Blocky Boy side of extra exited liquidity. So it wasn't people uh, jumping into Reaper from Blocky Boy. It was actually a lot more people just dumping Blocky Boy. Um, and so anyway, where am I going with this? Well, I'm just saying this, guys. Like, be just calm down, be smart. There's going to be a lot of noise the next few weeks of a lot of people that are broke, a lot of people that are flailing, that are angry, that are trying to get something out of this market right now for themselves, but they fail to remember that 98% of people in this market lose. And how they lose is bad attitude, attacking others for their decisions, not doing full research, over investing, putting extra, like more money than they can afford to lose into coins, and not being in the market every day. Um, one sec. Sorry, I had to ask for some nasal rinse because I'm just kind of congested right here. But otherwise, I'm very happy. I mean, I'm having a time of my life, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Chile has been so amazing, and it's gonna continue to be amazing for us. And I guess the haters have to chase me to Argentina in the next couple of weeks, um, because that's where I'm gonna be next. So I'll have to tell you which border to cross because there's like 4 or 5 borders, and there's only like there's a couple of them that they're gonna give you hell, but there's two borders that are really good. So I've done my research. So let's see if the haters have did theirs. Because you might get caught up in the border and not be able to go anywhere. um, oh, thanks, honey. Thank you. Thanks. Yep, fine. Thanks. Still holding Blocky and Reaper. Great, man. I'm holding Blocky and I'm holding Reaper. Um, took some profits on Blocky. I gotta do this nasal rinse thing. Just give me 1 second. Oh, 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 that was crazy. Eh. Ugh, man. Oh, wow. Whoa, that was crazy. Oh. Everyone's sticking around for a minute. This is great. Sorry, guys. I apologize. All right, that was a lot better. I'm just a nasally old man. Stairs just this nasally old man. Anyway, we're gonna slow cook this whole market. Stairs market resistant, you know what I mean? And I can see trends. I see a lot of trends, you know what I mean? And one of these trends is is the gambles and BNB, the BNB gambles and the things like that. I'm realizing it really is just this trendy thing where none of these coins the LARPing is you're make tons of money on BNB. You know what I mean? And you're thinking, oh, everybody's making money on BNB. And then you get into these gamble plays and thinking that okay, this is at least gonna hit 1 million because of BNB volume. Well, no, no, it's not. You know, is everyone still here? Oh, everyone's just listening. Proper Pursuit says you get my message on X. No, I gotta get on X more, man. I have an X account, and I'll post on there sometimes, but I'm on Telegram like all day. So, dude, I got this Bomet bag. I don't know shit about it really. I think it's gonna make a new all time high tonight. Really? When'd you get in? I mean, they reached out. They reached out to me. They reached out to me. Nice guys. Bomet. Bomet on. Yeah, guys. By the way, I'm not in this, but I'll look at this from a mirror. Not bad. Hey, 760K. Cool. Yeah, they contacted me right around here, and I was like, I didn't buy it or anything, but nice people. So I mean, they're nice people. I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't. For me, it wasn't really for me. I don't know. Something about it. They were nice though, but I really don't buy everything that I'm shilled. You know what I mean? I really don't. Um, but oh, okay. So I forgot Binance existed until like 2 weeks ago. I got in low. Up now. I just like that. It was new and on base. Good to hear. I hope I don't get wrecked. No, I'm sure they're really great guys. Sorry, let me catch up here. All the timer, Jason. What is Jason talking about? Still holding Blocky Reaper. Okay, but Blocky Boy Bitmart listing paid. Bitmart listing. Bitmart listing. Bitmart listing. First I heard of that. I think you got to be at a certain market cap to have a Bitmart listing. I know they're not. I know Blocky Boy is not there yet. But good guys, man. Good guys, dude. I mean, so much emotion in space. I mean, you can't even like look at a coin just objectively. You know what I mean? I can't say, that sounds awesome, Bitmart, but I'm pretty sure Bitmart needs to have a listing to be complete. You have to be at a certain market cap. And I would say Blocky Boy's not there yet, but not to say that Dev doesn't have the connections and able to do that. Shout out to the Dev of Blocky Boy. Yeah, I think I've been a little out of the loop today. But last I talked to the Blocky Boy Dev, he said we're cooking, they're pushing. I'm happy to hear that. You know what I mean? I'm actually really happy to hear that. So, and they shouldn't stop. I mean, honestly, Ethereum volume looks to be coming back. Coming back. 51.15 billion in volume, up 35%. Up 35% in the last 24 hours, Ethereum volume. I honestly wouldn't mind going long on Ethereum. Ethereum's $3,800. You really think it's gonna go? You really think it's gonna go lower? I don't know. Okay, Bezels is on it. Bezels has spoken to the dev. Nice. Yeah, it has to be, yeah, $1 million market cap. Yeah, and that's gonna bring in a lot of volume. A lot of volume for Blocky Boy. So that's really good. Again, Grippy, Blocky Boy, even when Reaper actually starts to get pushed. I'm not giving up on Reaper. I'm still holding Reaper. I'm taking the dev at his word. He said, and I know Rizm is a great guy. He works really hard. And I think he has a couple other things he's doing. And then he's going to start sending Reaper. A lot of people drop their bags on Reaper. Hey, you only lose when you actually have actually close out your position. You know what I mean? So, um, my losses, I'm down on Reaper. It's unrealized though. I'm willing to wait. I can let it sit. It's fine. Can't go much lower either. Yeah, Reacher. You said Reacher, but that's a good show. On Amazon. But yeah, I know what you mean, Reaper. Yeah, Reaper's gonna do really well. I mean, like I said, man, there's some good stuff happening, man. There's some good stuff. I'm just so surprised at the attitudes out there, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like that 50 Cent meme. Fuck me. What do you say fuck me for? Like what does he say fuck me for? That's kind of a lot how I'm feeling. It's just like, what's with all the anger out there? Didn't we just take Grippy from 20K to the 8.7? That was literally last 3 weeks to a month on this channel. Was sending that coin. You know what I mean? And so do we need to have like amazing, crazy, gratifying, orgasmic wins every day? I don't think crypto works that way. You know what I mean? What's up, your boy? What's going on? Thanks so much. Says, hey, what's going on, bro? Keep up the good content. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, your boy. Jeremy Willis says, bro, these live streams have become a part of my daily reset. Chill vibes and some occasional education. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, we're just chilling. Just chilling, building community. Building community because when it comes time to have another huge play come, and it will come. It comes soon. Because here's the thing, we don't wait for months and months to run big plays, guys. I mean, Grippy is now consolidating. Well, it went down to 600K, but it went up to like 1.2 million or something today. It'll go back up, and it'll consolidate. And that was, Grippy at 8.7 million was literally like a few days ago, guys. It was last week. You know what I mean? And now in a couple of days we're gonna be in another huge coin where we're getting in super low. It's gonna be on ETH. It's gonna be on Base. I do have one that I know the team and it's really really good. On Solana. But outside of that, guys, I don't think. Man, I know that I'm hearing the Grippy dev is talking about doing a BNB token. The Grippy dev. He hasn't done anything yet. He's been busy. Um, if he does something on BNB, I mean, we'd have to pay attention to that. But outside of that, man, I think I'm gonna take a rest on BNB. Can I just say that I think I'm done. I think I'm done with BNB. Can I just say that? Can I just? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not doing it right, but every single BNB token always gets has this um always has this hype around it where it's just you're supposed to assume that because it's on B&B that it's just going to absolutely send for no reason, and it's just so far from the case, you know. But there's nothing wrong with hanging out, man. I'm telling you, I realize that's my strong suit. It's to sit around, hang out, shoot the shit. Yeah, we all know about crypto. We all know about, everything that's going on in the market. Yeah, we know about a lot of these launches and these meme coins, but we're just going to pick the right ones. And when we pick the right ones, we're going to send them super hard. We're going to send them super hard. You know what I mean? Shout out Private Pursuit. Bro, you got to hit me up on Telegram. I must have missed whatever um people are pushing Meowie. What's up, Guav? Buen dia. What's up, bro? Basil says Bomet is a legit project. Soon, CoinEx listing on the way for Bomet. BNB is oversaturated. So does Solana because of Pump Fund. It's time for ETH and base meme season before alt season. I agree, Bezels. I agree. There's nothing wrong with a little ETH and base, man. It's so solid. It's so smooth. The meme coin, like, look at Blocky Boy. Look at Blocky Boy. All right, it dumped a little. It dumped a little. Sunday night was rough. All right, look where it's at right now. That shit looks like it's gonna pop. You know what I mean? That shit looks like it's about to pop. And honestly, if it drops anymore tonight, I am gonna scoop that dip up. Andrew Duran says, "Do you think Grippy Coin will pump back up?" I do. I do. I do. I really do. Yeah, it's not gonna take long too. You already saw what happened today. I mean, it jumped up to 1.2. It was like people that dumped the lows are ready to freaking FOMO. I could feel it. That thing almost a few more buys. Like we could see Grippy back at like 3-4 million tonight. That was crazy. 5x today. It's dumb. It's going back down. And you know what? When it goes back down, if it goes back down to the fours, STAYER will be right there. STAYER will be there. Grippy made a comeback. Yes, it did. Yeah, man. I mean, Grippy's not. Oh, did you see? I see Lemmy the Bat, guys. I think I might have bought like $5,000-6,000 worth of Lemmy the Bat today. I'm loving the lows. I'm loving the lows on Lemmy. Where's Zaddy? Where's Zaddy? Zaddy loves Lemmy the Bat. I was all for it. People are like, look at Lemmy the Bat. I was like, huh? I was at the deposit window. Like, excuse me? Oh yeah, Lemmy. Yeah, I'm picking up Lemmy. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, absolutely. These are the coins. I'm not gonna waver off of my thesis that Jerry the Turtle Dev coins are gonna send. They have way too much money. These guys are freaking wealthy. They're just playing around for fun, and they can pump a coin whenever they want to. Whenever they want. They're the most they're I don't understand why people don't respect them more. The Jerry the Turtle, Lemmy the Bat, now Grippy, even Courage the Dog. Like, I mean, I don't get how people just don't respect them more. Obviously, BTC pumped. Everyone is expecting ETH to move. When ETH moves, ETH memes, especially low caps, are going to moon. Yeah, man. Could be some good sized liquidity in here, brother. Oh, I forgot about the Chardonnay. We have some Chardonnay. Che- cheers. Cheers to all. Cheers to all you guys, man. Here's to you guys. We're chilling out. We're taking our time. We're being strategic. Cheers to you from STAYER. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, this is so this is yeah, so this is a Chilean wine I bought on the way here at this restaurant that had all organic food. Like this guy, it was his restaurant. He had his mom cooking, his wife cooking, and his sister cooking, and they made all their bread from scratch. All the eggs came from the farm. The bacon came from the farm. You know, you name it. Beef, everything came from the farm. Um, my wife will confirm. Uh, Everybody in this little, it was like this beach town that was like it. Think of like your rural town in America, farm town, up against the ocean, but also not dusty, but like lush green, up against the ocean, man. I mean, it looks like Myrtle Beach or you know, right up against the ocean, bro. You know, and my wife will confirm that there must be some sort of like something 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 must have happened in this town where a bunch of Italians or some sort of ethnic group immigrated there and made like supermodels of these women. There was like a group of women. They were like in their maybe late 20s, early 30s. They're obviously like wives or just women of the town that were in this that were at the table at this restaurant. They were all supermodels, bro. My wife will confirm. She said those women are absolutely beautiful. Black hair, straight hair, tan with blue eyes and like fit. Think like Huntington Beach type of body, type of girl, like beach going girl, but also like farm, like she's at a farm. Like it was crazy. I mean, the people, the like certain groups of women here. My wife will confirm with you. Absolute dime pieces, bro. Absolute tens. Insane. But so I bought some wine there. He had this wine. This wine came from his farm, and the farm is like right behind the restaurant. And it's a really nice restaurant. Um, I actually messaged Muscles while I was there. I told Muscles all about it. I was like, I'm surrounded by these like majestic Italian looking like Chilean Italian looking like supermodels, dude. I agree. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, Moon Bear. Yeah, North County, San Diego is a lot of fun. Carlsbad, Oceanside, a lot of fun. Huntington Beach, a little overrated. It's gotten too corporate. That's what you don't like about it. Huntington Beach is pretty corporate now. Their strip used to not be like that. Their strip now is like a bunch of like a bunch of like chain restaurants like Chipotle and all that stuff. Like it used to not be like that. Same thing in Redondo Beach. Redondo Beach, Catalina Avenue. It's all these ritzy restaurants. Man, that place used to be just beach bum fun, man. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, you nailed it on the head, bro. Moonbear says, yeah, and all those skate brands, they're sold out to big fashion. So the culture's not even there now. There might be one or two skate shops there. Nobody's skateboarding. Nobody, like, man, I'm telling you what, I used to, like, I last time I went there was, shoot, was it winter of, it was winter, it was the beginning of the year, the beginning of this year. I was there. Um, I have a couple of accounts right outside Huntington Beach, but I went there and I was unrecognizable. I haven't been there in a couple of years, but I used to do foreclosure work where I had a company cleaning out, foreclosures and, doing the yards, the cleans, the maintenance of these of houses and getting them back up to market. You guys know this. I had a big contract with Freddie Mac when I was like 25 years old, and that went on for like a couple of years. But when I went there at that time, that was like when I was like 25, 24. Totally different time. Moon Bear, like it was skateboarding, just you know, beach town. Now it's just like it looks like, I don't know, it looks like a strip mall on the beach. I can't believe they did that. Watchman says, I'm novice in crypto. We all are. I learn a lot from your channel. Thanks for your daily live stream. Can I ask your opinion on Golden Donkey? Thanks. I think it's a little under a month new. Bro, I'm sorry. Hey, Watchman, I've never heard of Golden Donkey. I've never heard of that, bud. Have you heard from that? Did somebody tell you about that in another place? Nice to meet you, though. Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. Bezel says, Moonbear, crypto so true. Many KOLs are coming in. People panic and sell without knowing what's cooking behind. Dev is not going anywhere until we see an 8-figure market cap. I'm guessing you're talking about quite a few coins that we're in right now. Um, Andrew Duran says, Stayer, what's your thoughts on the pumpkin heads by Matt Fury for Halloween? To be honest with you, I mean, now there's a coin that deserves a pump. I mean, these pumpkin head guys, I mean, they never had a deal with Crypto Banner, but they went and raided Crypto Banner's uh, live stream last Saturday, and they were visible, man. And they got several to mention them in the show, and I thought that was dope, man. I mean, honestly, if there's a coin that deserves to go to like fucking like 10 million, it's that coin, man. And who was, bro? Somebody was in their camp that reached out to me. That was from our community that was really into their community and reached out to me saying that, hey, you should really like buy into this. And I know they've been like raiding, and they raid and they have like it's set to like 5 likes, 3 replies, 2 retweets. Like they're like grassroots. Like that's they're like old time. Like they're nothing is artificial with their whole setup. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's on Soul. No, it's on Soul. Pumpkinhead on Soul. Stevie reads. I'm not invested. I should have probably. Should I buy some tonight? Because honestly, like Rizen's my dog, but man, I mean, I'm kind of hurt that Reaper is just sitting there, and I got some Solana on the side. Let's see here. Let me see if I'm looking for a wallet that has some Solana in it. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Um, so I'm looking for the because I think I was in their Telegram a while back. So I'm just looking for their Telegram. Pumpkin Heads and Friends. I think it's the one that I follow is looks like they're on ETH, but yeah, I mean, it looks like they're on ETH. Is this all? Is this? Oh wow, yeah, they're at 140 market cap now. It's pretty good. But hey, K Slay, I mean, it's the green pumpkin. Is this one? I mean, I don't really know. I don't know these guys. But I could. They've been around, man. They've been around for weeks and weeks and weeks. They've been pushing this thing. I remember like it was at like the one on Soul Ticker. Well, what's up with these guys? These guys are working hard. The one on ETH. These are the guys that. These are guys that I kind of admire. Louis OG. Louis OG. I mean the pumpkin head on ETH is the one that I've been watching, and somebody introduced me, saying, "Hey, these guys are really working hard." And I looked, it was at like a 30K market cap, but they were in there, all in there, building community, and then I look now, and they're at 140, and they're still doing the same thing, just there every day. That's when risk coins really send, man. We're really spoiled because we have really good communities to tap into, and all the communities get in at once, and then we send to multiple millions, and nobody really had to sit in any kind of telegram or rile up anybody or be there every day. And I mean, bro, I could send a coin in a day to $1 million market cap. I mean, not manipulated. It's like not hard to do. But I mean, I'm not saying that in detriment to these guys. I'm just saying shout out to these dudes, because you know what? In a retail driven market, these are the guys that send, or the guys that sit and hang out and be in the Telegram group and just be patient and just build community, be really into the coin. And those are the coins that really go far. So which one is it, guys? Is it guy? Is it? I'm looking at guys on ETH. Is what I'm talking about. There's ones on Soul that they're doing the same thing. Oh, so the one on Soul is like has all the influencer guys, huh? The one on Soul is new and has 100x Gem, Crypto Blandly, Sephrel, Ben Crypto on board. Yeah. Yeah, and that's sad. Not that I'm hitting up these guys because I mean, shout out to Ben Crypto, all these guys. They're good guys, but that sucks that they probably saw the Pumpkinheads guys on ETH, like really, really like working hard and and it dumped after their videos. Yeah. And then look, these guys are still here. The Pumpkinheads over here are still here, but the thing is with seasonal stuff, it's like, wow. I mean, what are these guys gonna do on November 1st? You know what I mean? Going into Christmas. Pumpkinheads. It's like, well, kind of done with that. And then all the parents are like done with Halloween because they had to buy Halloween costumes, walk around with the kids. So like the last thing you want to do is look in your wallet and see a fucking pumpkin. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hungry, bro. Everybody is fucking hungry. Who is this guy? Everybody's hungry. Guys, if you're gonna randomly if you're gonna randomly message me on Telegram, I mean I know I'm asking a couple of you guys, hey, message me. But bro, some of these guys, most of the guys that randomly message me on Instagram or not Instagram on Telegram are scammers, are like scammers from like all over the world. So forgive me if you try and come into my Telegram and DM me and not introduce yourself or not say hey, or not have somebody like say hey, so and so is about to text you. He wants to say something. That's a proper way, is to get somebody I know to tell me that you're about to text me. That way I won't immediately block you. You know what I mean? Just a word of thumb. Because, bro, I mean, you get in these conversations with people, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know, it's a scam. It's just scammy. So forgive me if I've blocked you in the past. Um, all right, Jeremy, have a great night. Oh, yeah, man. Sound cutting out here? Everyone can hear me? Might have been just me. What's up, Yokai Black? Stay away, stay away, Stayer. Too many influencers. Shout out to Yokai. Um, I feel like Ark of Solomon is running recovery scams on Reddit. What's that? What's a recovery scam? What's that? You talking about Vishal? Guys, I mean, listen, there's quite a few people in the Rocket Room that's like, they haven't done anything wrong, and I can't, so I shouldn't ban them. But there is some weirdos in the Rocket Room. Not gonna lie to you. But I mean, I'm not saying Vishal. I'm just saying, Vishal. No, I was joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, guys. I was in I was in the hot tub today. That's what I literally just got out of the hot tub and got some dinner with the fam, and then hopped right on stream. Man, that hot tub was amazing today. Is it cold? No, it's actually warming up because it's spring here. It's about to be spring, and then summer is during is like winter during wintertime in the United States. So spring and summer here is like October, November, December, January, February, March, April, is spring and summer in South America. Yeah, he is funny most of the time, bro. He's one of my first subscribers. He's a good guy. I think he dumped a couple of coins, but I mean, I mean, yeah. No, Grant. He dumped Tylenol GM, and Grant refuses to talk to him. So funny. Yeah, but it's not cold here. No, I mean, actually, it was a little cold outside this evening, but he said some funny shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that the pumpkin head on ETH. So the pumpkin head on Sol already dumped, and it got all influencered out and dumped. I mean, maybe it's not a bad idea to hop in. So are there? So my rocket room, my room. There's folks talking in there right now. Oh, that was an hour ago. That was an hour ago. Yep. Yeah, guys. So there's some more plays on the way. Some really good ones though. Some really good ones on the way. Just give it a little time. We're just gonna hang out and just hang out, man. I mean, gosh, we're just rabid about. Sometimes we're just so rabid about crypto. It's just like it's to our detriment, man. It's not good. It's not good to be that like chasing plays all day long. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just good to hold, know the team is working, and be involved. And yeah, when do you expect ETH to be moving up, bro? What was it? October 21st. See this statistically, not statistically, but this was supposed to be the start of altcoin season because the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving was 18 months ago. And at 18 months past Bitcoin halving, his last two cycles is when altcoin season started. But I'm starting to agree that maybe we're not in a 4-year cycle. I mean, that's what every smart guy that I know is saying, economist, or crypto analyst is saying. I mean, maybe we're not in a 4-year cycle anymore. Um, and I know that's like, is that a top signal where we're all talking like that? I don't know. I have no idea anymore. You know what I mean? I have no idea anymore. It's just crazy, man. They all say in the business cycle. Yeah. So, regardless, keep a clear mind, man. Don't be running around with these freaking cheats. Guys are so cheaty. So cheaty. Andrew Durant says, I forgot to pull my profits on the first bullish wave of Grippy, so I'm hoping it goes up even more this time because I'm down right now on it, sadly. Damn it. Did anybody watch the Grippy AMA? No, I actually didn't. Man, I didn't even know there was one. I didn't even know there was one, guys. Stayer. Disco dev is shady and suspicious. Wow. Those who are super bullish gonna get wrecked. They reached 3 million, but still no exchanges, and they stopped paying ticker for Twitter already. You were right. Oh, what I said earlier. Yeah, I mean, you can only take these coins so far before they start to become costly. And when you're a dev that is CTOing a coin, you don't have supply control. Like I'm assuming he doesn't, meaning you don't have the majority supply of the coin, and you get to a certain point where you're either passing out supply to KOLs or you're you're having to pay stables, so you're paying ETH to marketing, and guys look at their account and they look at that cost and they're like, the devs are like, F it, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna slowly take my money out of this thing while everyone thinks I'm about to push. So that's probably what's happening with Disco right now. But again, I'm not in the coin. They did a great job. I'm probably wrong. He probably has all the money in the world. He's probably gonna send this shit 5x, 10x tomorrow, and I'm totally wrong. One of the dev told me, "Wow, you're all in everything." Bezels, is this your full time thing? Because you're getting the skinny on everything. Flinchy says, "So how's Grippy doing?" I don't know. Check the charts. I'm not looking at it. I don't let Grippy's market cap or price control my life. I profited. I did responsible investing, and so and I'm still in Grippy, and so I am not concerned. I know it's going to go back up. Not concerned. You know, if it gets down low enough, I'll DCA. If it goes really high, I might take profits. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. um, Man, this wine is hitting. You guys notice I started drinking this wine? I'm laid back, bro. Wow. That wine is fermented. 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 Well, I don't know. Bezel's trying to get me to talk crap on Disco. I don't know those guys. I don't know the coin. I'm just playing. You going to bed? Mm. Looks like it's in a nice accumulation zone. Yeah, but I'm gonna send these coins super hard, dude. Oh, gosh, I'm falling asleep. I need to take a nap today. Yeah, but there's nothing really else to talk about. I'm probably gonna live stream during the day tomorrow. Probably do 2 streams tomorrow. So, and all right, honey, I'll tuck you in. No, not yet. All right, I'm gonna go tuck the little ones in. And I'm just gonna probably pass out. All right, but hey, stare. That's what we're doing. Everybody enjoy yourselves, and don't do anything risky. Just full port into my next coin. Make sure I have the right team, okay? But everything outside of that, don't mess with it. All right, guys, I'm falling asleep on you guys. I'm falling asleep on you guys. Um, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll be in the locker room. I'll do all that. I'll probably fall asleep, wake up, and do the locker room. Have a great night, guys. Peace out. Thanks, everyone.